Yo, what's up YouTube? Hot Rod checking in with you. I just wanted to go over a couple things that I built recently for my Sportsman Bigwater 132. So we're going to kind of go over those, break them down, put a little content on the page. And so we have a kayak cart. So several people on YouTube, I got a lot of inspiration from them. Built that. That's kind of a rolling stand. And then I also built the old PVC kayak cart. So we'll go over kind of some lessons learned, pros and cons. So the 5-inch, I went with the thread lock on the outside with a big washer. And the inside, I just went with a lock washer. I went ahead and used 3/4-inch PVC. I got Schedule 40 for the body and all the connections, and I just used some leftover lighter schedule that I had at the house here for the kickstand. So, but left them kind of loose, regular nuts, and then a lock washer here on both sides. You can see that. And then to the top, I got to get one more cap for this and then trim it to fit. So I think I'm going to make these a little smaller. I went ahead and left them loose on the bottom so that I could pull the thing apart and just make it easier to transfer. And the kickstand is loose as well. So overall, not too bad. If I were to do it again, I would make it shorter this way. And then I've also just recently shortened the height of it. So that'll help you out a lot. All right, so the rolling kayak cart here, I went ahead and stole a little bit of a design from a couple of the YouTube channels that I saw. The wood is all just scrap I had laying around the house. It's all pretty solid 2x4s. I used the 2.5-inch wood screws. So this bottom piece right there, I think it ended up being 27 inches. And really, all it is you want it big enough to where you have the width of a 2x4, and then this center post is going to be your spacing. So for the Bigwater, I just rough spaced it out. I got about 18 inches center to center on these runners here. I've seen them carpeted. I've seen them PVC'd. I'm just going to go regular wood for now. Probably might get some indoor-outdoor carpeting from Lowe's in the future, but it worked out pretty good. And then this height is 26 inches, so all three in each column are 26 inches. And then I just put some wood support. I didn't do a cross brace on this piece because I want this to be the front. This is where the PDL drive is going to sit. That way I can store the PDL drive in the kayak when it's on the cart. So and then overall height on this, I think it's right at 35.5 inches. So my truck, I measured the bed. I went ahead and lowered the tailgate, put it on level ground. So the idea is that I lower the tailgate, back it in the driveway obviously, and I roll the kayak cart up. Kayak just slides right in there, easy peasy. So we'll see how it works. I'm getting ready to put the kayak on there now. Just wanted to shoot a quick video, show you the build. I did go with a little bit smaller caster wheels on there. Some people were talking about 4 inches or 5 inches. I just went with a little bit smaller wheels. Nearest Harbor Freight's in Jacksonville, so the ones at Lowe's for the 5-incher, a bit pricey for just a budget build. But it turned out really good, super stable. It is fairly heavy. You lift it up, but it is fairly heavy, so it should hold up pretty good. I'm gonna get the wife to help me throw the kayak on there, and then I'll shoot another video with it on there, and we'll check it out. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. A buddy of mine, John, and I are going to be doing some fishing tomorrow in the St. Mary's River, so I tend to upload a video after I get that done. Probably tomorrow night, maybe Sunday. So we're going to put in we're gonna fish the falling tide. We've got an area that we're gonna fish. It's got a bunch of oysters. Those should be exposed for low tide, so we'll fish through low tide, really focusing on some channels, and then as the tide comes in, so we'll fish the outgoing tide and then we'll fish the incoming tide. One of the, I'd say, larger concentration of oysters and little oyster beds, and we'll be using that as our structure tomorrow. So stay tuned for a little follow-up here with the kayak on the kayak cart. All right, we're back. So we got the kayak on the cart. As you can see, she fits really well. You can kind of get a look at where it sits. Essentially, I planned it to where it ran right where the scupper holes would be, just a little bit outside the scuppers. All right, I left that front support off so I could put the PDL drive in there. I can lower it down if I need to. So it works out really good. I also put some PVC keel protectors on. So I heat formed some PVC and then use some of that waterproof 3M super double-sided super tape. So I did that on the front, and I did it right in front of the keel. I don't know how well this is going to stick, but we'll give it a shot. And then the sacrificial keel. A friend of mine has got a Predator. He took a piece of cutting board, real thick cutting board, and drilled some holes in. He said that works really well, so I'm going to get some of that from him. And so when that sacrificial keel is over, we're going to go ahead and swap that out with a little bit of cutting board, but I think that'll be pretty awesome. So we're all set. I think we're going to go fishing tomorrow. Got the fish finder installed done. Just ran the battery cable up here, transducer cable through here, up and around, just loosely zip tied to the inside of that track. I'll clean that up once I make sure it's exactly where I want it. Thinking about ordering the handles with the rail on there so I can put my Yak Tack ram ball set up on that if I want it a little closer. So we're going to fish with it tomorrow. We're going to check it out, see what's going on. Hopefully the weather will hold up for us. Looking like we're going to get some storms, so it might just be a quick morning trip. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed what you see, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, give me a thumbs up, and comment below if you have any questions on the cart, on the PVC cart, or the homemade keel guards. All right, take care.